Guys, the next and final, more or less, project from the 424 haul is a 1954 Model L. It's in okay shape, you know, for a Gravely of this age, and all the stuff that could have happened to it. It's got a few little things going on with it. The first thing I see is the high-low shifter is on upside down, and is actually, I don't know, it works. Needs adjusted, I would say, but does work. Does not have an LI or an LS tag or anything. I see there's a bunch of oil and everything slung up on its right axle, so I'm assuming axle seal leaks. Does well, it didn't turn it. Yeah, it turns over. Got compression. And the typical actually looks like somebody just unbolted the exhaust. So I'll be able to fix that pretty easy, guys. I haven't even looked at it till now. You guys look at it up in there and tell me, but the bolts are broke off, it's just unbolted. So somebody took out exhaust manifold, used it on another one. So I don't know. I'm thinking later on here, or I might just push this thing off the pallet right now, and then I'll push it up here in the front, and then I'll put tires on it here in a little bit. Got some stuff I want to do outside while the sun is still shining and I'm off, because I can monkey with this at night after work. So the usual, we'll have to clean the points, and magneto, get some spark. I have no idea on this brush hog. Let me turn this so it's... might not be able to. Let me see, where's the blade at? That does turn. No, it does turn. It seems fairly tight, so get her going and add some oil to it and just see what it sounds like, more or less. So I'm gonna get this thing dumped off, and then I got a couple things I want to do outside here, and then I'll monkey with this maybe after dinner or something tonight. I don't know. I do need to go to Wally World. Do I need to go to Wally World? Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow night. Who knows? So. Okay, guys, let me get this off of here and show you what I'm gonna do. I'm actually probably gonna pull it back out and just pick it up with the forks and carry it back in here sideways. You guys want to see how I'm gonna do that? Okay. Actually works a lot better to pick them up that way, but because the Gravely is close to the machine, hopefully it wasn't getting blinded out by the sun there too bad, but you get the idea, see what I'm up to. So take it in here and sit it down, see what I can hit. so I figured I'd do a short little video before I get started here. But here's the set of tires I have to put on this. Now as far as tubes go, I have a set that's a little bit too small, but I can just, you know, put some air in them and no air up about that size. And then I have a set that's too big. I'd much rather be a little bit too small. Too big, it's hard to get the extra material in there and get the rims together without pinching them. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to start with putting the tires on first. Why am I going to do that? Because then I can roll it around and I don't have to move it with a high lift. Because these tires are complete and total garbage, as you guys can see. I mean, they're bad. There's no there is no saving those. They're about as good as the ones on the Navio were. So I was gonna let you guys watch, but I think while I'm doing that, I'm gonna let the camera charge, and then I'll bring you guys back as I'm doing something important. See how many of these rim bolts break off in the hub. They're pretty rusty looking, but. Other thing I was going to say is it looks like this is one of the years that had the galvanized hood on it. Obviously, it's galvanized because it's got a little bit of rust on the corners, but it looks mainly galvanized. So, either somebody homemade it, or I've seen quite a few of them with galvanized hoods on them. So, anyhow, bring you guys back when I make some progress. Alrighty guys, so I got the rims off and everything. Kind of an interesting mod somebody did here. They drilled out the holes, every other hole to be like the newer style L hubs, where the bolts and the nuts or the rim halves just pass through. And there's 3 bolts that hold them to a solid hub. This is probably one of the stronger hub designs. It's only using 3 bolts in. So it's definitely a weak link on the newer style hubs. They're definitely more fragile in comparison, but these are major pain in the ass to get the hubcaps off to get to the nut. Ask me how I know. I've had to mutilate 1 or 2 over the years, and at some point I'm going to have to, since the axle seal is leaking over here, and I think the bearings have some play to them. They're not necessarily bad, but got some play on the right hand side over there. But for now, they should be good enough to put it together and see what it's going to run like. So, bring you guys back when I get the tires put back on it and see where we end up. I don't know what I'd do without this backhoe some days. Definitely a good way to hold the tire down and break it loose. I mean, it took me a little bit. I did have to use a hammer and a screwdriver in conjunction with it, but I got that part broke off there. Well, give me the. There we go. Don't look too bad inside. Valve stem holes a little bit ate out, but it's not bad. So. Okay, let me get the other side now. Now that it's probably pushed back on really good, let this down easy. I'm going to need my second hand to do this. Yeah. Maybe you guys can see anything here or not. Basically what I did with the last one is put the tooth in the bucket. Bucket right there beside the rim, such a way so it's not hitting the set rim, and then bring the outrigger down, and again you want it so it's not hitting. So what I'm going to do is tap up here on the upper side where it's almost apart. Tell anybody split rims are a pain in the ass? Can't be. Problem is the rim's not held solid. Might be better if I hammer down here, actually. It is going, but might have to go get a that hammer down in there and try it off. Alright. A little bit smaller. I don't even know if you guys can see a thing or if it's still recording. Don't be big, just go for the little tiny one. Well, I'm going to give up on camera. Other side come off a lot easier. Figured this side being oil soaked wouldn't be stuck as bad. Just to show you what I know. Need my other backhoe. Alright, got one of the tires mounted and I had one tube which happened to be the right size. So now I'll have to go into trying to make a smaller one or a bigger one work. Story of my life. Story of swim trunks I bought the other week too. Huh? Entertaining. Anyhow.